Shalom, shalom, Israel. Want to give all praise, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BASHAM Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who teach and rule well. A great millstone in peace and salutations and peace and mercy to the prophets, the hopeful elect, the 144,000, and to the men and women of the 12 lost tribes of Israel. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, shalom. Back with another lesson. I'll title this one an unwise king destroyeth his people. An unwise king destroyeth his people. And we're witnessing that right now. You know, Esau, the so-called Caucasian white man, you know, who's in rulership, is destroying he's destroying his own people. But ultimately, this Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, you're the main target who they're trying to take out. You see? You know, but along with that, Esau is trying to go forth with his agenda, and even if it comes to stepping on and destroying his own people, he's going to do that. And just like it says in what is that, Isaiah 19:2, an Egyptian shall fight against Egyptian. Esau is going to fight against Esau. They're going to clash against each other because of you got some Edomites, they believe things should be done this way. They don't believe in the man on man, the woman on woman, and the boys becoming little girls, the little girls becoming boys. They don't believe on forcing people against their will to take this this soup, this jump shot, this juice, this beetle juice. They don't believe in that, and all these unrighteous decrees. And that's what Esau is doing. You see, he's unrighteous. See, that's the thing of when when Israel gets into the kingdom and is ruled by, starting with YAHAWAHSHI and on down, from the under him, King David and the 12 disciples and the 144,000, the new government, the world's going to rejoice. You see, the world's going to rejoice because of the righteousness that's going on. Righteous. You see, everything's going to be righteous, man, right, in order. Thou art in heaven as it is in on earth. Things will be just like how it is in heaven on earth, as it is in heaven on earth. Roughly paraphrasing it. You see, but this place is unrighteous, and Esau is running it. He's in rulership. He's an unrighteous king. Let me get a couple quick scripts. I don't want to make this too long, but you see now, I was just looking at some last night, and they're talking about how the schools are pretty much coming to an end of free lunches. And that's nothing but Esau doing that. Now you're gonna take free lunches from the kids. You see, and you know who that's gonna affect. That's gonna affect Jake. You so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American Indian children. Israel, Jake, is gonna affect you. It says we'll go to 1 John. We'll go to 1 John 5:17, and it reads, all unrighteousness is sin. All unrighteousness is sin. And Esau, he don't believe in the Lord, man. Esau has all the possessions of all the books and everything, and Esau does not believe in the Lord at all. It says all unrighteousness is sin, and there is a sin not unto death. You got to think about all the unrighteousness, you know, and the lies that Esau has done, you know, to Israel and to his own people. And they're spraying these chemicals in the air. And he's the one who's causing this man-made famine. Cutting off the supply chain. These are due to trying to make everybody, bow to his will and to his new agenda that he wants to run. And it's all out of unrighteousness. Let's go to 2 Thessalonians. Let's go to 2 Thessalonians, and we'll go to we'll go to 2. And I seen something too. They have out there in that Tijuana, they got a sewage problem. The sewage is just spilling out into the to the river, and some rivers out there in that Tijuana and that Mexico, and they're talking about it costs about like 500 million or something like that to fix it, and we all know Esau's doing that, man. Esau is purposely destroying these places, man, these cities, these towns, cutting off the water supply. Spreading these bio weapons, warfare, contaminating the food. This is all unrighteous, man. All unrighteous. Then he's running his little tricks and trades, so he can stay in power. Trying to get, clear debt loan and give these different little stimulus checks, lying to the people, as far as the economy doing good. Everything is unrighteousness out of him. Let's go to 2 Thessalonians 2:9, and it reads, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power. And Esau has all power, and signs and lying wonders. Him telling you that taking that soup, that tomato soup, taking that beetle juice, and it's going to cure, the spread of, these germs, all these lying wonders, his AI technology, these are all lying wonders. Him coming and telling you, this is the new way of to live. It make everything more easier and simplicity. Esau has all type of lying wonders. 10, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness. in them that perish, because they received not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. And Esau is not going to be saved. He's done. Thinking that they're going to be saved. 11. And for this cause Yahawah BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI shall send them strong delusion, that they should believe a lie. You see? You see? 12. That they all might be damned who believed not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness. You know, Esau has set up, Esau has infiltrated all these different countries around the world. And infiltrated over 20-something countries. And then turn around and make it seem like, whoever doesn't submit to his will, or, go along with, with his counsel, that he sanctions them, and even, destroys their economy or destroys their country. You see, all these different rebel, malicious groups, Esau set them up. The ISIS, all these different regimes. The Lord, Esau has set these. They all work for the CIA. You see, all of them. Esau has lied from here. Esau has lied from here to all the way around the world. He's lied and committed all pure unrighteousness. Esau is that dude that you was doing bad, and then you try to help him and be genuine with him, and then turn around, you let him in your house, and then he steal everything from you. That's Esau. And unrighteousness. He's unrighteous. Let me close out with this. Let me go to Ezekiel. Ezekiel 28. Things are going to get turned up within this next, I'll just say next year. This time next year, things should be really turned up. I mean, really completely turned all the way up. From this time next year in 2023, I mean, this thing should be out of control. Because the war, there's some major false flags coming. Major false flags coming down the road. And Esau got to get on with his agenda. He knows he don't got too much longer. You see? But let me go to Ezekiel 28, and let me start at 3. Ezekiel 28 and 3. And it reads, Behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that they can hide from thee. That's what Esau's trying to do. You can't hide nothing from the Lord, man. You cannot hide from him. All that trying to go into space and trying to dig these bunkers and, doing your research and thinking these portal holes and all that. There's nowhere to go. 4. With thy wisdom and with thy understanding, thou hast gotten thee riches, and hast gotten gold and silver into thy treasures. You see, Esau has been on top for a long time. They've raped, robbed, and murdered. They've had some crafty counsel, like it says in Psalms 83. They put together a crafty counsel, and the Lord just told you, thou art wiser than Daniel. You see? And Daniel was very smart, man. Very, very, very smart. Dangerous smart. That's why you see Esau right now. They got all this AI technology, you know, these robots and mechanical canine dogs, and you know, different you know, a lot of their stuff is on technology, computerized. You know, that's that knowledge increase. It says 5, by thy great wisdom and by thy traffic hast thou increased thy riches, and thine heart is lifted up because of thy riches. You see, into the Wahlbergs, the Rothschilds, you know, the banking families. They're ridiculously rich. You know, they're wealthy. They're some of the richest in the world. The richest. We talking about. They got their own money. And they're extremely prideful at this point. The pride, the power, the money that they have, the arrogancy. 6, but therefore, thus said YAHAWAHSHI, because thou hast set thine heart as the heart of YAHAWAH. 7, behold, I will bring strangers upon thee, the terrible of the nations, and they shall draw their swords against the beauty of thy wisdom, and they shall defile thy brightness. You see, and the Lord is bringing raising up the men of the Lord. You see, to preach the truth and to expose Esau. You know, and that's what's happening right now. You know, it ain't too much more longer of sitting on here and having access to the word, going on YouTube and BitChute and Odyssey and all these different platforms and stuff. You know, it ain't too much more longer, man. You see, it's not too much more long. They're not gonna be able to keep taking this. But this word has just fully blown, exposed Esau. The word is out. The people are waking up. Even on some in the other nations, they're waking up to what's going on. What Esau, these so-called Caucasian white folks, are doing in rulership. They're destroying the world. This is unrighteous. See? But the Lord said he's going to raise up the nations, and they're going to draw their sword, and they're going to defile your beauty. All the good days of America, the holidays, the economy, tons and tons of food, and the strongest military, all that's coming down, all of it. I got one more and I'm gonna close out. Call Halayim La YAHAWAHSHI. I'll close out with this. Ezekiel 28, and we'll stay in 28, and we'll hop over to 18. I'll close out with this. And it reads, Ezekiel 28:18. Thou hast defiled thy sanctuaries by the multitude of thine iniquities. The multitude of thine iniquities. You beat, you enslaved, you murdered Jake. You know, they got some postcards and pictures and stuff of all these Edomites that's been burned to Jake, and that's sitting there, you know, 20 of them, 30 of them, you know, all gathered together, clapping and smiling and hugging each other. And you got a Jake burned or beaten to death, you know, hanging from a rope. And they got the nerve to have a picture and sit there and put it on postcards. You know, write no signs, you know, color people over here, whites over here only. You know, you done came over here, you stole this land, America, from Gad and, you know, the northern tribe. You know, you murdered them. All the murder that's been the murder of the tribes over here in this land, America. And then the Pope want to come over here and try to plead his case and ask for forgiveness. The multitude of iniquities. Then you fast forward to now. You know, there's a long list. I can go on. You know, a long list. Then you're sitting here in 2022, 2023, and you're trying to force people against their will. You know, you're pretty soon here, you're just going to restrict people from their movements. You know, you're causing a famine. You're causing a drought. You done took away the supplies. Like I said, you done turned around and now you're taking away the kids' food. The multitude of thy iniquities. The multitude. By the iniquity of thy traffic. Therefore, will I bring forth a fire. The Lord said, therefore will I bring forth a fire. That fire is going to be those ICBM missiles. This place is on its last leg, man. Therefore will I bring forth a fire from the midst of thee. It shall devour thee, and I will bring thee to ashes upon the earth in the sight of all them that behold thee. Call Halayim La YAHAWAHSHI. The Lord just gonna melt this place to, it's like putting ice cream in an oven. He just gonna melt this place, man. You see? But that's coming. But, you know, there's all these unrighteous decrees, you know, that's going on right now in this world and ultimately here in Babylon, America, you know, and it's ran by Esau, Edom. You see? And the squeeze just is gonna get tighter. It's gonna get tighter. You know, economically, you know, socially, you know, spiritually, you know, militarily, all of that, man. The squeeze is just gonna get tighter. Esau gonna make it hard on Jake. His mission is to destroy Israel. Jake, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. And even if it means going to the end of the world, the end of earth, to destroy his own people, he gonna do it. And it's just is a lot of unrighteousness by him, and he's not fit to rule, and it's showing. And I'm pretty sure those who see your president here in America, I don't think they'll be voting for him, even if you are a supposedly Democrat, you know. I don't think you're going for that. But this place is done. It's ruled in unrighteousness, man. This place is finished. But I just wanted to touch on that. I seen that spirit hopped on me, and Hopefully you're edified, but I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BASHAM, Rakah Kwadash. Shalom, Israel.